Hi, you're listening to Everyday Superpower, a place where you can learn about body language and nonverbal communication. Click like, click subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if thought comes to mind, and let's get on with it. So, today we're talking about the act of removing clothing. Removing clothing in a symbolic manner, okay, are like stripping the clothes, right? Removing jackets, waistcoats, rolling up the sleeves, undoing buttons, and relieving oneself in a relaxed manner as to where there's a potential of more skin to be shown, okay? Or we're taking it one step closer to the nudity of the bedroom, right? So we could look at it in one manner, as to which we'll only just skim over, but let's say in business, removing a jacket or rolling up the sleeves would be significant of those trying to get work done. All right. But we've spoken on the rolling up the sleeves and so on and so forth. Today we're gonna focus on the sexual aspect. So within courtship and dating, first and foremost, it's symbolic of comfort. So it's a good sign that the person is easing into the communications with you. All right. Metaphorically speaking, the woman is warming up to you and feels relaxed enough to expose more of themselves to you, okay? The more skin that is exposed indicates a stronger sexual implication, right? And obviously, indirectly arouses the male by removing the clothing, potentially whilst making eye contact at the same time, okay? It's a metaphorical stripping with the eye contact, and you'll see this within, the whole realm of non-verbals. If the act is done whilst holding contact with an individual, it tends to state non-verbally that they are doing that action for you. Okay, so if a woman licks her lips looking at you, she removes her clothes looking at you. If she blah 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 looking at you, it's for you, okay, and you should take that seriously. We men can't pay too much attention to it. We're known for being completely naive when it comes to reading messages, but take it for what it is. She's acknowledging you and you're acknowledging her. Nobody else in that space at that particular time, so read it in real time, okay? When we're defensive, we use clothes as armor. Such as our own body, we'll conceal ourselves in a defensive manner. So this is the opposite of that. This is an opening up and a comfort as to where we're allowing somebody into our space. Now, what you need to pay attention to is whether the clothing is relieved and there still is access to the ventral side of the body. That's the chest, all right? The chest and the stomach and potentially the genital area, okay? That's the most important space to have open if you have rapport with somebody. That really does make a bold statement that they are comfortable with you if they don't have to conceal that side of their body. All right, as I've gone over numerous times in the past, it links to a biological need. It's an evolutionarily biological process as to where we have to conceal that side of ourselves when we're around a potential threat, so they don't feel threatened by you. All right, now there's nothing wrong with a little bit of danger, but the woman is still going to allow that potential dangerous individual in by exposing herself in such a way. All right, such is the image before you. If the jacket is removed, exposing the bare arms, that allows the pheromones of the armpits to be wafted into the air when she wishes, essentially, whether that be directly or indirectly with the raising of the arms. Okay, so there's more at play than just the aesthetic of the skin here. This is the natural biological means and process of heading towards the world of procreation. Definitely an indication of sexual interest. Okay. Likewise, if you were to reflect it in regards to the masculine and the man, What have you got to remove? Symbolically, you could remove the tie and unbutton the top buttons of your shirt, exposing a little more so of your chest. And what's your chest? If you're relatively muscular, your chest is quite masculine and dominant and significant of power, such as the lion, right? That's appealing to the feminine. So what you reveal tends to be more so of the hypermasculine. A woman's tight and less muscled shoulders on display is the opposite of a man rolling up his sleeves and exposing his powerful, strong wrists and forearms. You see, we're two completely different entities, and when we expose what makes us different, we emphasize the dance of the sexes, only continuing to create that magnetic pull. All right. Attraction versus repulsion. If it was repulsion, the person will be covering themselves up. I've discussed this in videos, but what will happen will, when a woman is sexually interested in a man, first and foremost, she'll expose her wrists to him, okay, as a state of submission. The frail, feminine, and vital wrists. She'll roll her sleeves up and expose the wrist to the man. Not the back of the hand, but the front of the hand, okay? Where the veins run. This is essentially a symbolic stripping, an exposure of oneself, an exposure of the feminine, and the dance within the submissive and the dominant, okay? Have you got anything else to add onto this video? Leave a comment, click like and subscribe. Goodbye.